What's going on? Looks like we're live. What up, y'all? Looks like Blue Magic is in the house. What up, Blue Magic? How you doing, man? Where's John? I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere. What song was that from? What rap song was that from? I don't know, probably Jay-Z or something. I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere. I can see Jay-Z saying that, rapping those lyrics. By the way, best Gatorade flavor, fruit punch. And then my other favorite is Glacier Freeze, like the big blue one. Top two Gatorade flavors for sure. I did start fasting at 5 p.m. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I've looked into a lot of researches and or research studies and all these things. Whether or not artificial sweetener breaks fast, I don't know. There's been no evidence. There's been no evidence. So I guess I have to, or there's no evidence of artificial sweeteners breaking fast. So I guess I'm gonna have to believe them. I don't know. We got Kevin Hawthorne in the house. What's going on, Kevin? Come on, Kevin. I can't have you up in here just saying good evening. You gotta say good evening from Lakeland, Florida. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. YouTube just notified me that I'm live on my own channel. Cool beans. I ordered like these specific like runner socks the other day, and then I finally got them today, and they sent the wrong size. I'm like, bruh, like it's just a couple of pairs of socks. Like, how do you mess up on that? I ordered large, they're large, but they sent me a medium, which is too small. My shoe size is 12, so the ones they sent me, like it goes all the way up to like 8 or something. I'm like, yeah, it's tiny. I have big feet. You know what they say about big feet, right? Big socks. Oh man, it's gonna be a fun stream. I can feel it. Once more people join in, and we get a vibe, we get energy. It's gonna be a fun stream for sure on this Friday night. Maybe even Nova Dash will join in. Who knows? Because usually goes live on Friday night. Sometimes if he sees me live, he'll just hop on my stream. So we'll see. We'll see. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? We got 3 people in here now. Nice. Which means notifications are going out. But it's like, yeah, how do you mess up on the socks, man? Just a few pairs of socks. Maybe they didn't have large. I don't. Anyway, I contacted customer service and they sent me, or they said they're gonna send me the correct ones. Let's see when they're gonna get here. Monday. Damn, I was just kind of coming here on Saturday or tomorrow. I'm trying to see if they send it by ground or if they send it by 2 day. Okay, no, not bad. They're light, so it shouldn't cost them a lot. I wish they shipped it overnight. I actually had a meeting with one of my groups, and I threw out a Google Meet public link. Google Meet is like kind of like Zoom, video chatting service. So I put out a public link, and like during the meeting, these two like young, I don't know, maybe they're in high school, college, I don't know, but one is he's recording us, and I said, "Hey, please stop recording." And then like he was making like weird faces as he was recording. I just removed him, and then like a couple minutes later, I realized the second guy, excuse me, something in my eye, and then I realized that the second guy was in on it too. Because he was just like trying to play along. He was like, "Oh, like, yeah, that guy's an asshole, whatever," and he just left the meeting. It's like, bro, like, don't you have any anything better to do with your time? When I was their age, wow, I feel back in my day, when I was their age, I was doing a lot more productive stuff than crashing random Zoom or Google Meet meetings and doing dumb shit like that. No wonder they can't get women nowadays because they're too busy doing stuff like that instead of working on themselves, hitting the gym and all that good stuff. But that's a different story. That's a different conversation. You guys are quiet tonight. Come on. Give me something to talk about. Let's have a conversation. Comment stuff in the chat. Because this isn't one of those live streams where I come with topics. This is a hangout stream. So let's hang out. I know if Blue Magic's in here, he's good at getting conversation started. So Blue Magic, don't fail me now. He might have left. I don't know. I think Blue Magic is a he. I'm not sure. I think so. That's right for someone's priority. Ooh, what just happened? There we go. I think I'm back. I don't know what happened there. I saw the screen go black on my end. Not my entire screen, but just my camera. Mm. But yeah, I wish I was away for Zoom and Google Meet to show like the video of someone before they join. I guess I'll talk about my day. Let's see. I woke up, worked out, got some of my steps in, went to work, and then went to physical therapy today because for some of you may know that I've been experiencing pain um, in my left arm, in my left shoulder from I guess from driving like this over the years, especially while doing food delivery. So it kind of like put a strain on my left shoulder and my tricep and my back, like my upper left back. So I've been going to physical therapy for that. There he is. There's the man himself. I was just talking about you and how good and how good you are at starting conversations. So what's going on, man? How you doing? Are you doing weight training now? Yeah, I am. I've gotten back into it. I just wanted to make sure everything was okay with my arm before I started weightlifting again. Honestly, I used to lift heavy, but well, that was when I was really lifting. But now that I'm getting back into it, I'm starting off light. I haven't lifted in a while, so I'm starting off light. But I'm gonna work my way back up to heavyweights. Just taking it one day at a time, you know. Oh, my neck. But yeah, basically, I have like pain. It's not a sharp pain, but it's still enough discomfort. It's like basically from like where my wrist is all the way up to my neck. So my wrist, my forearm area, my tricep, my shoulder, my neck, it's all stiff. The key to healthy weight training is warming up. There you go. Yep, exactly. Yeah, this pain, it didn't come from like I haven't injured myself or anything like that because it started before got back to lifting weights. So I think it's just muscle strain from driving a lot. Yeah, I used to not believe in like stretching or warming up, but well, honestly, not that I didn't believe it, I was just too lazy to do it because I wanted to go straight into lifting heavy weights. But yeah, you can get injure yourself like that, so don't do that. You know, like lifted set, you gotta warm up, you gotta do a warm up set at least, stretch and all that good stuff. It's not the fun part of lifting weights, but it's important. It's very important. Since this is not a Monday, Wednesday, or Sunday stream, we can talk about whatever we want. So, what do you guys think about that Anthony Davis extension? Huh? Looks like it's gonna be a Laker for another 5 years, unless something goes wrong. Any requested trade. What's going on, Kickwise? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Endorphin says try cables instead of free weights. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, cables are good too. Personally, I just like free weights. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I do try to mix them up. I also use resistance bands, so I do try to mix it up. Dumbbells and I don't know. For me, like I'm sorry, cables and resistance bands, they kind of feel artificial. I don't know because I'm used to lifting dumbbells and free weights and all that stuff, but yeah, I don't know. Searching for something on YouTube. Well, it came to the right place, my friend. Just pop in on say what's up. Appreciate it, man. I did weigh myself this morning and I have lost a few pounds, which is good because what's up, Southern Comfort? Is this your first time on the channel? Never seen you here, but welcome. If you are new to the channel, let me know that, which means that YouTube's pushing my my channel out. We also have Sky Dweller now. What's going on? First time seeing you here too. Welcome to the channel. I hope YouTube is pushing out my my channel now. But yeah, really good questions, both of them. Let's see. Can you give us a rundown of your diet, breakfast? Okay, so for breakfast, I've changed a lot over years, but now the one I really like, the one I've been sticking to I do 3 egg. Let me remove this comment so I can talk. Actually, no, I'll leave it on so you guys can, or people watching a replay can know what I'm referring to. So yeah, so in the morning I eat three hard boiled eggs. 2 of them don't have yolk, so it's egg whites. One of them has the yellow egg yolk, and then I eat 3 servings of ground turkey. The reason why I say 3 is because each serving on the back of the label it'll say, or this one says 150 calories per serving, 22 grams of protein, and then each serving is 112 grams. So I use a food scale to measure out my food. So I'll put 336 grams of the ground turkey in the morning. Again, that's 3 servings, 112 times 3. Um, I'll eat that, and I'll have a protein shake. I use a vegan. I'm not vegan or whatever, but I do like this vegan protein powder from Garden of Life because for one, it's really high quality. I like the ingredients. It's a lot of real food, not too much processed stuff like canola oil, sunflower oil, and all that stuff. Not a lot of filler that a lot of the whey protein powders have. But yeah, this is it's more expensive. It's instead of paying like 20-25 bucks per like container, it's about 40. So it is more expensive, but I think it's worth it. It's an investment in my body. So what I do with that one, I do a scoop of protein powder, and then I put about half a carton of egg whites. So I get my I'm sorry, not egg whites, liquid egg whites, which I get from Costco. So half that carton, I forgot. I think it's like, I forget how many grams it is because I don't weigh that anymore. I know, like, there's a line that I have, so I just fill up until that line is filled. That's my breakfast, and then for lunch I'll have 2 servings of plain Greek yogurt with berries like strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. And then that's about 300 calories because the yogurt's about 2. Um, and then what else? For dinner, I'll have 3 more servings of ground turkey, and then for dinner, actually no, for breakfast and dinner, on the ground turkey, I put Taco Bell hot sauce that I got from Target. I'm sure. I'm sure. I lost my train of thought. Um, wow. Oh, I bought it from Target, but I'm sure they have it in all of other places too. But yeah, I've been stuck on. I got stuck at after I lost 50 pounds because it was a combination of my mind got comfortable and then, spraining my ankle while playing basketball. So, yeah, that's my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Did you happen to catch? You know what? I was actually watching it. I watched half of it. How the skinny man workout or that whatever, and he couldn't do it the first day or first couple days because it was raining. Yeah, I saw that. I saw to finish it. Nice high protein. Dad, thank you. Blue Extra John's been killing. Oh, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. How have the ladies been? Nothing's changed yet. Nothing's changed, but I feel better about myself. So I think that'll reflect and show off when I talk to women. I honestly, ever since I got to college, I didn't really have any trouble with women. Not saying that I got, I did every girl I talked to, but I got, I've never really had an issue with talking to women confidently. I may have not always been confident myself, but I did come off confident when I talked to women. So I feel like I pulled a lot of more women than I should have for my weight because of that. So, but yeah, it's different. It's different. You know, um, it's different. Whenever you see a better version of yourself in the mirror and healthier version. So yeah. I've been buying Costco rotisserie instead of lunch meat, real chicken. Hey, yeah, it's like, dude, their Costco's cheap. The whole chicken's like $5 in California. I don't know how much it is over there in Missouri, but yeah. Everybody said John's a player. Nah, man, I just crush a lot. I don't know if you guys have heard that song. Where do you say? I'm in California. Yeah, I'm in California. There you go. Blue Magic. Blue Magic says it. There you go. Big pun. Shout out to Big Pun. Devotion. I'm in an undisclosed location in California. There are many valleys in California. In the valley, like totally. Johnny still doing no man, I haven't done DoorDash in a long time, probably since like ever since I got my full time job, basically. The pay sucks now. I mean, the pay and then these apps are trying to, now they've set it up to where if you don't take the crappy orders, then you don't get the good offers. It's like I'm not gonna drive around all day just to make. I'm not gonna work 12 hours to make $100. It's ridiculous. There's so many bad offers out there because before they start rolling out those programs, you could just decline until you got the big orders, the really good paying orders. But now they've changed to where you have to take the crappy orders in order to get the good ones. In what circumstance is gig work worth it? Um, Honestly, I don't think it's worth it anymore. Unless you're like really desperate for money, like you're about to be homeless, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth running down your body in your car. I still hate Didi and really turn on. To be honest, man, I don't like it either. I tried to do Uber Eats, but it's the same garbage. They both suck. Yeah, all the food delivery apps suck here. A lot of garbage orders. People aren't tipping like they used to. Having a boss can suck though, so I see. Yeah, yeah, exactly. You're trading in not having a boss for sitting in a car all day and driving and the thing is that yeah, you might be making money at first, but what about your gas, your insurance? Like a lot of people don't even have the right insurance for doing gig work. Like basically, kind of like it's like Fight Club, right? Don't talk about Fight Club. Rule number one. So basically, like doing DoorDash, God forbid someone gets into an accident, they basically have to say, "Oh, I wasn't doing DoorDash." They have to make up like, "Oh, I was just picking up food for myself." Blue Magic says the funniest orders are single coffee orders and stuff like that. Yeah, the one item orders. Yeah, and people they for that one coffee it probably costs them like 15-20 bucks with the tip if they tip. I really do for no except for easy cater orders not through. Yeah, yeah. I heard DoorDash lost a lot of those catering orders to Easy Cater. And the thing is that Easy Cater dispatches those orders like all the other third party apps, like Deliver That, Delivered. Nova's started doing an app called Zifty, Red Wagon, all these apps. They're all Easy Cater orders. Yo, what's up, Tuesday Joe? How you doing, man? What's up, John? I'm glad you're. What's going on? How you doing? Yeah, maybe this might become a Friday night thing. I don't know. We'll see. Like, if I'm not out like I am today, then yeah, for sure. I'd rather hang out with you guys. I've been as live. I've gone live as much as I wanted to. So yeah. What does the future of gig work look like? I don't know. I think it's going to be more widespread, but um, I think it's going to come down to how much people are willing to sacrifice for freedom and flexibility, like how much people are, how much like how much less people are willing to accept for pay in terms of like profits in order to not work for a boss. And I think a lot of companies realize that and they're shifting their pay models to that. So I do think a lot of gig or most gig workers are underpaid, but I don't know. It just depends on what type of lifestyle. I think a lot of legislation is going to happen because a lot of drivers that aren't really familiar with get with independent work that aren't familiar with being an independent contractor, they treat gig work as or yeah gig work as a W-2 job. So they want benefits and hourly pay and all this stuff. They're not really used to the ebbs and flows of being an independent contractor, not working hourly. So I think there's going to be a lot of legislation, whether it comes federal or state. We already have. If you guys aren't familiar with gig work in California, we do have something called Proposition 22 here in California, which basically guarantees on 20% of the minimum wage on every active hour. So like let's say if you're in LA and the minimum wage here is like 18, 19 bucks or whatever it is, I can't remember. You get $22 for every active hour that you work. So like basically from the moment that you pick up or you accept an order to the moment you drop it off, that's active time. So every active hour that you work that you're on an order, you get $22 an hour. But again, you're probably driving like you're spending a lot of money on gas, on insurance, taxes. So it's not all profit. Good question though. Yep, I mainly do deliver Zifty. Not my market. I'm gonna deliver that, but I'm not down. Yeah, the tip pool really sucks, man. Because like you can bust your ass, and like basically you're sharing tips with someone who doesn't bust their ass. So that sucks. What do you usually do Friday nights? I usually go out, especially on summer. Like when it's warm out, I like going out. But when it's winter, I sometimes I stay in, or I prefer to stay in. I don't like the cold. I don't like cloudy, gloomy weather. It just makes me feel lazy. I was gonna ask what do you usually do when at home if you don't mind sharing. Like, do you play video games? Do you watch YouTube? What do you do? Nothing better than just chilling out. Exactly right. I'm at home. Oh, gotcha. I thought you were making reference to like like chilling out at work and on the boss's dime. How much is an average insurance premium for gig work? It really depends. So I have State Farm. So State Farm, from what I know in California, they're the only ones who cover food delivery. The other ones have what's called like a rideshare endorsement. Um, so like basically, if you do rideshare, like there's different phases. They cover that. Whenever Uber and Lyft don't cover it, but yeah, it's expensive, man. Like my State Farm policy, it allows me to do food delivery up to 50% because it's my own car. But if I didn't have that option, I think I'd be looking at like $800 or $900 at least every month just for um insurance, because if you do food delivery or Uber, then you need commercial insurance, and commercial insurance is really expensive. So it wouldn't be at that worth it. It wouldn't be worth it for me at that point unless I was doing it full time. But still, it's a lot of money. Watching YouTube, reading, talking. That's cool, man. What type of books do you like to read, or articles, whatever it is that you like to read? I got it delivered a couple weeks ago. Tip was over $300. My total with base and tip was 394. I wouldn't have made that with delivered that. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, let's just hope that delivered doesn't go to a tip pool too, right? Because I think one of the reasons why deliver that does that is because they come less out of pocket. So like basically they kind of like level the playing field and making sure that all drivers are happy or they get paid enough. So I think it's just a way for deliver that to pay less, to be honest. What the heck? Yeah, yeah, it's really expensive. Commercial expensive is real insurance in California. That's why most drivers lie and say they weren't doing food delivery. They'll say like, "Oh, I was just picking up food." If in the event that they got into an accident. Yo, what up, Brendan? How you doing, man? I am my W2 marketers. Yeah, that's what LA has become too. In Southern California, it's just too saturated. Too many drivers, not enough good orders to go around to make it worth your time. It's gotten pretty bad. Deep Purple says If you're just a regular driver, no gig, what's the average insurance cost? It really depends on like where you live. It depends on like where you live, what your driving record is like. You know, there's a lot of factors. Also depends on like whether or not you have a new car. If you have a new car, it's more expensive to insure because obviously your car costs more to repair and to replace. You know, God forbid if it gets totaled. Most people have no choice but to seek. Yeah, unless you start up a business. The thing is, you know, I would say if anyone's in a W two and they're trying to get out, start a side business. You know, start googling ideas for for a business. I think a popular side business is consulting. So like, you know, figure out what it is like your passion. Like I feel like the word passion is overused, but you know, in a sense, it's true. Passion or like what your area of expertise is in life, and just do consulting on that. And you know, once that grows to be a significant source of your income, then you know you're free to leave your W two if you want. You also have to cut back on your costs. Like maybe you won't be driving a new car. Maybe you know you won't be living in your or maybe like you won't have your own place. You'll be having roommates. So you also have to make sacrifices as well. Gigwise says I have a flawless driving record and I'm an old okay, you're an old fuck. But I live in a bad zip code, so my insurance rates are probably triple. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're in a major city, so yeah, it's gonna be expensive. I hear you. My mouse is acting up, man, or my trackpad rather. Blue Magic, I'm gonna give you a mod. I'm gonna give you a wrench. Welcome to the mod squad. All right, next time you comment, you should be able to see a blue wrench next to your name. You've been here long enough. Let's see. Let's see if I can add anyone else. I think that's it. Yeah, next time you comment, you should see my laptop's a touchscreen, so I'm just like I'm just using touchscreen instead of that because my mouse is getting annoying. But Max says thank you, salute. Yeah, I think I can't see it on StreamYard, but you should be able to. I should. Let me see if I can check it on YouTube. Yep, there you go. You have a blue wrench. Cool. So yeah, you know, like the Spider-Man movie, Uncle Ben. With great power comes great responsibility. So, man, I love. This is why I like hanging out with you guys. You guys ask such good questions, and you guys really make me think. So I like that. Thank you. You guys ask really, really good questions. Uh, Devotion says, "What do you think of starting a restaurant? Something very focused fried." I don't know, man. I mean, I've always like wanted to start a bar because like I'm a very social person. I like hosting events. So, but again, maybe a bar. But like in terms of like you know like a chicken spot or those, it's really hard to make money. You got to put in long hours, and you don't make a lot of money. And you know, there's just a lot of overhead. I don't know. I have thought about starting a bar though. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. What do you do when you honestly, I just hang out with friends, you know, we usually eat or, you know, sometimes we go drinking, really depends. I will use the power wisely. Okay, good. If I see you on a power trip, I won't be hesitant to take that wrench back, just letting you know. But you're good, so I think so. Oh, Stan, we got a legend in the house. What's going on, Steam Mobile Tech? How you doing, man? If you guys are into cell phone technology and networks, basically, if you want to understand how how your cell phone towers in your area work, subscribe to Steam Mobile Tech. Steam Mobile Tech is an OG on my channel, and I do consider him a friend. I'm honored to call him a friend. So he's a really good dude. Go check out his channel. Really, really good channel. I'm not just saying that because he's my friend, but it's a really good channel, and he also has a really good community. So yeah, check out his channel. Sneed, if you want, put the link to your channel in chat, so people can check out your channel and consider subscribing. Lifted says coffee shops have the least overhead. You just have to buy the water and coffee. Well, you also have rent. You also have. I mean, it probably does have the least overhead, but it's also expensive, man. I don't know. And a lot of people are addicted to caffeine, so I can see that. Hey, maybe that's why there's so many Starbucks, right? It seems like there's Starbucks on every corner in California. There's a running joke that like every time something like they tear down a building, or if a restaurant goes out of business, everyone says like, "Oh, it's probably gonna be a Starbucks." That's how many Starbucks there are over here. Let's see. I should use my touchscreen more. I like it. It's cool. Easier than using a mouse. This is true. Coffee shops have one of the biggest. Yeah, I can see why. I can see why. And you probably don't need that many employees. Like you need a cashier that can make coffee when it's slow. I can see that. Yeah. The thing is, I'm not a coffee drinker. I think that's the reason why it doesn't really appeal to me. I don't like coffee. I love caffeine, but I don't like coffee. I've tried drinking coffee so many times. I just don't like it. The only way I can drink coffee is like if I add a ton of sugar, like creamer and syrup. It's like that. At that point, it's not even coffee anymore. It's just shakes. So I don't know. I much more prefer to drink tea than coffee. People will pay for coffee even though they can easily. Yeah, that's. I mean, yeah, Starbucks business model right there. Thanks, bro. There you guys go. Check out Steam Mobile Tech. Really good channel. Really good dude. Definitely consider subscribing. The coffee machines for those fancy. Yeah. Are you talking about the ones where like they grind it by hand, or is it like this? I, like I said, I don't drink coffee. I don't know. I just see people do it. I think it's like this, right? Where they grind the coffee beans, or it's like this. Maybe you guys could tell me in the chat. I don't know. Lattes and cappuccinos. Yeah. Um, what's going on here? Coffee shops have payroll, right? Yeah, they do. I think compared to like a traditional restaurant, I think it's less. But yeah, I mean, running anything with food is expensive, man, because you have quality control. You're always dealing with suppliers and their rising costs, or like coffee beans. You have to have a lot of different suppliers because some of them have like weather or climate issues. So I don't know. And the thing is, I just don't like coffee, so I don't know. Coffee tastes so good. Sorry, man, I can't agree. I don't know. I respect your opinion, but I don't like it. Coffee's not for me. I've tried so many ways. I want to like coffee, but I don't. You need more than one machine you're looking at. Oh wow, damn, that's expensive. So okay, so maybe your startup costs are high, but maybe you earn it back over time. They probably throw out a lot of old stuff too. Yeah, exactly. Sips cups. Man, I can't even drink regular coffee. I don't know how you drink black. I can't do it. Props to you, my friend. What are some foods you dislike that other people? Oh man, that's another good question. Damn. Um, okay, I wouldn't say I dislike it, but I think In and Out, as someone from SoCal, is overhyped. I do like In and Out, but I rarely eat it. Like I have to be in the mood for In and Out. Usually, I'm in the mood for In and Out like late at night, like midnight, or like when a lot of other places are closed. So I don't know, like a warm burger and some fries, some animal fries with a shake. Positive shake seems appealing to me late night, but like around 6 p.m. where I can get basically anything. Yeah, I don't know. I don't dislike In-N-Out, but I think it's overhyped for sure. And the thing with In-N-Out and like any other local restaurant, like I would say, like maybe like Whataburger in Texas and all these like regional chains. I think the food is fine, but I think it has to do more with this nostalgia. So like maybe like for example, In-N-Out, like I think a lot of people like it because it brings back memories of when they were a kid. Like maybe they used to go there with their families, their friends. So I think that's the reason why they like going in out more than the food itself. I don't know. I think there's psychology to it. Sneed needs to talk to Cricket to fix the. Oh, so okay, so gig-wise, AT&T is or Cricket's AT&T. So yeah, six cup of coffee. I have one black. Yeah, Sneed's an animal, man. He needs a lot of caffeine to power that motor. Airvision and T-Mobile are good in. Yeah, I guess AT&T is not so good in St. Louis because GigWise is Cricket, and it looks like they don't have good service out there. Running a coffee shop follows the same rules as. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's because I don't like caffeine. I don't know. To me, opening a bar is more appealing than coffee shop. Sneed says maybe try Mint Mobile GigWise. I have a partner link for it if you want to check it out. Yeah, that's a good idea because uh, Mint Mobile is basically Cricket prices or similar, but it's T-Mobile. So if T-Mobile's better in your area than AT&T, that's worth a shot. That's a good idea, Sneed. In and Out is overhyped. Their fries suck. Burgers are good for their price though. Overhyped. Yeah, it is overhyped. For me, I can't eat their fries plain. I have to get animal style. But yeah, their fries are super bland. But their burgers are good. Again, I mean, if you go to In-N-Out, like if I go to In-N-Out right now, if I get a man talking about all this makes me want In-N-Out now. If I get like a burger, fries, and a shake, I'm out of there with like what, like $12 out the door. It's like, where can you do that? It's a really good value. A lot of people compare it to like Shake Shack or Five Guys, and yeah, those places are good, but also they're also twice the price. Visible is solid. Yeah, Visible is on Verizon. It's owned by Verizon. For those of you guys who don't know, I'm actually prefer a double Western from Carl's Jr. Yeah, I think the double Western used to be good. I had Carl's Jr. like I think I had Carl's Jr. like what 6 months ago, and their patty was super greasy. I'm like, I'm not eating this anymore. Yes, I use them for my own Wi-Fi. Okay, gotcha. Cool. Yeah. So GigWise knows how to use Visible. Use the hotspot because you got the unlimited hotspot feature. So yeah, that's use it as your home Wi-Fi. That's a good one, GigWise. Hey, Kolai, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. Shoot, but it is, yeah, it's like $13. It basically what you pay at Five Guys for one burger is like the entire meal at In-N-Out. So, by the way, do you guys know why it's called Five Guys? Let me know if you guys know why they call it Five Guys. Five Guys super pricey burger that can run exactly. Yeah, that's 13. Like, yeah, it's about 13, $14 without fries. It's expensive. I think Shake Shack is the worst. Like, I think they taste fine, but it's like 10, $11 for a tiny ass burger, no fries. I'm good. You love In-N-Out fries? I mean, you're in the minority. I'm sorry, but I don't hear that from many people. They're, are you talking about like regular fries, or are you talking about animal fries with like the cheese, the onions, and a Thousand Island on it? Steen says forget Philadelphia. Correct me if I'm wrong, Steve, but isn't Philadelphia vegan? Lifted says Quality looks very beautiful. There you go, Quality. There's a compliment for you. With Visible, you can tether one device for limited. Man, you are milking it. If they raise the prices for Visible, I'm blaming you for GigWise. If they raise it from $40 to $50, I'm blaming you for that. How much do you use it in every month? Like 500 gigs or something? You probably use a lot, huh? Five Guys is more used to buy pricey. Yeah, Five Guys is expensive for sure. Falafel is an over aphrodisiac. That's funny. Both. Okay. Yeah, their fries are super plain. I'm not crazy. Yeah, it's made not chicken peas, bro. Chickpeas. I think it's a typo. Fava beans. Yeah, there's a lot of chickpeas in Middle Eastern food. Hummus is also made out of chickpeas, or I think in Arabic you pronounce it hummus. Hummus is like the Anglo way to say it. Hummus, like okay. The thing about Arabic is that, and again, I don't speak Arabic fluently, but just from what I've learned, the H's are very pronounced in Arabic. Hummus. I think that's how you say it. There's a lot of attention or like a lot of effort into the H's in Arabic. Visible just dropped from 30. Yeah, man. Wait, isn't that like if you have a family plan, or is it for a single line as well? I'm thinking upgrade to unlimited for. Well, there you go. Talk to Sneed, man. Check out Sneed's channel. He'll steer you in the right direction. Oh, by the way, I'm glad you guys brought up Verizon because I actually have a quick story that I told Sneed. Basically, I bought an iPhone, unfortunately, because of iMessage and FaceTime, all those. I call them productivity tools because for me, it makes my life easier instead of telling everyone to like download a third party app because I used to be an Android user. But yeah, so I bought the iPhone 14 Pro from Verizon, like directly from Verizon's website in February. I set my trade in, which was a Google 7. They're supposed to give me $800 in trading credits. Like, bro, like it's been like 5 months. They still haven't given me the credit. Every time I call them, basically they credit me for the month, and they're like, "Oh, don't worry, it's worked out. Like now you're gonna receive credit," but they still keep charging me. So I got fed up, and I just went straight to the government. I went to the FCC. So we'll see what happens. If you guys are interested, let me know, and then I'll follow up on the story if I get a result. But I have a ticket number and I have all that from the FCC. They said that I should be hearing from Verizon soon, so we'll see. Controversial. Okay. High octane. I don't know what comment you're referring to. You lost me there. NaNoWriMo. This guy ran his whole block on Visible's network or Bride's network. That's funny. Man, I ran my whole house, PC, TVs, and all devices, and it ran smooth till I started trying to upload this to YouTube. Yeah, upload speed sucks. I'm Latin and I hate refried beans. Yeah, they're not very healthy for you either. How many languages do you speak? I speak so if you count my Spanish and Arabic, I would say 3. I speak English wow. I speak English fluently, or at least I'm supposed to. I speak English and Armenian fluently, Western Armenian, and then I speak a little bit of Spanish and a little bit of Arabic. I think my Spanish is better than my Arabic though. My parents speak Arabic, I don't. Because they spoke to me in Armenian as I was growing up. So yeah. Single line down, that's a good deal, man. I remember when it was like the party pack or family pack, whatever it's called. You said it pretty close to the words hummus. Yeah, hummus, not hummus, hummus. Kualai, do you speak Arabic, or maybe a little bit? Yeah, you're typing way too fast. It's all good though. Thanks for commenting. The government want to help John. Well, I mean, I think it's not that I need the government to help me. I think just the fact that I filed a complaint with the FCC. You know, I think it'll push Verizon to do. They're supposed to contact me within the next couple of weeks, so we'll see. You ran your home on a pre exactly. Other than hotspot. I mean, but still, I think it's capped at like I don't know, like 3 megabits per second or 5. Steam says 5. Okay, through $19. Oh, it's like one of those like Huawei or ZTE cheap phones. That's funny. I'm all caught up on the. By the way, I'm gonna since there's a fun stream. It's a Friday night show. I'm gonna throw a link out there if you guys want to join and chat. I should have done this earlier, but yeah, if you guys want to join and talk to me and hang out, come on. Just don't curse, no religion, no science, all that stuff that YouTube doesn't like. I'm drinking. Yeah, I am drinking Gatorade. Zero Gatorade, zero fruit punch. This is my favorite flavor when it comes to Gatorade. This is my favorite flavor. My second favorite flavor is Glacier Freeze, like the baby blue one. I used to drink that all the time after I played basketball games, like after basketball tournament games in high school. So that one brings memories. Gigwise is my router is way more than I bet. Dude, just come on. Dude, just come on without video. Just come on audio only, like you always do. You're good. You don't have to, but you don't have to show us your romantic side by being in bed. I have a friend who speaks Arabic. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so Mabruk and Shukran and all that stuff. Mabruk is congratulations. Shukran means thank you. What else do I know in Arabic? That's not a bad word. Sneed, the people want you on, man. There's no turning back on now. Yeah, see, they're calling you out now. Hop on audio only. That's funny. You guys are starting to slow clap. Like you're like if we were in person, everyone would just be like Steed, 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 like just like how they chant in the movies. That's funny. You guys are funny. Okay, cool, nice. Yeah, my Arabic, not very good. There you go. Endorphin started. He started. Sneed. Sneed, you done effed up, son. You shouldn't have said that you were in bed. By the way, I haven't had any drink in 7 days, so I'm on a 7-day winning streak. Gigwise Agent Snub. Oh, Sneed, you don't have any reason to back out now, bro. The people want good quality content. I'm trying to That's funny. Sneed is a man in the people. He's got to give the people what they want. But Sneed is on the East Coast, so what is it over there? Almost 11, so yeah, it's getting pretty late over there. It's 8 p.m. here. Hawkdane says, John, thanks for hosting a good conversation here. Yeah, man, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. And Blue Magic says, John is great. Yeah, thank you, man. Maybe that's why I've done really well in dating in my 20s because I'm good at conversation. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing because there'll be a lot more of these. I saw a lot of new names that I don't think I've seen, or maybe you guys have sub in the past, and maybe you guys are live for the first time or catching live for the first time. So either way, appreciate you guys stopping by, commenting, and asking a lot of really good questions. Let me see. I might need your. I might charge my laptop 20%. I'll grab a charger soon. I think Sneed left the chat. No, it's not. It's almost 1 a.m. No, bro, it's 8 p.m. here, so it's almost 11. I don't know what kind of clock you're using. Midnight. How's it midnight? No, bro. It's the East Coast 3 hours ahead, not 4. Steve's probably having coffee. Yeah, that's true. He's probably sipping on coffee. We're able to chime in on the gig live. No, I wasn't. I missed it. Are they still live or no? Because they're in Denver, so what is it? It's about to be 9 p.m. there. No, you're right. 11. Yeah, of course I'm right. Gig wise, I'm always right. Get a new one, Steve. Exactly. Get a new phone, dog. Steve Mobile Tech. Wrong clock. Yeah, I don't know if you're using like the Mayan clock where they predicted that 2012 would be the end of the world or something, but you got to get a new clock, bro. Like even Sneed is telling you to get a new clock, bro. Yeah, that shit's broken. Oh snap! We got Sean Tuber in the house. What's going on, Sean Tuber? Yalla yalla. The link is in the chat if you want to hop on, Sean. We'd love to have you on, even if it's audio only. John is exactly. I'm never wrong. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right. I don't think they. Okay, yeah, they're probably out drinking or something. I really wanted to go, but I couldn't make it this year. Just got a lot of stuff going on this year. I did meet Pedro and Hannibal and Wilser in LA in March, so that was a lot of fun. I was watching Get Kong for a bit. It was boring, so I watched Bushman building. Oh, was it because was it the one where they had like the phone placed on the table and everyone's kind of like talking to each other? Because that's what the view was when I last logged or tried watching it. That's funny. Building huts with sticks. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta grab the charger. All right, I'm back. Had to connect the old laptop to the charger. What's your idea? Damn, man, that's a good one. It changed a little bit over the years because I'm no longer in my 20s, which is still kind of hard to believe because I still feel like I'm in my 20s. But I don't know, just being surrounded by people that bring value to my life. Whether they're good friends, coworkers, or if I met them through networking or whatever, just people that I vibe with, and whether it's over a drink or good food, it's I was just saying, just being good company. I'm really big um, on socializing, so I'm a people person. So just having a good drink, good meal, just a good social conversation over food or over anything doesn't matter. Being good company. They really, hey man, I don't know what the budget was like, but all this stuff costs money. I don't know. I don't know how expensive it is to stream from a professional camera to YouTube. I don't know. Everyone running around was yeah, that's true. Yeah, maybe you can tell Pedro that when you see him next time once he returns to St. Louis. Physically, do you feel like I don't think I feel better physically, but I definitely feel better mentally. I think I've gained a lot of clarity on things that I was searching for answers in my 20s, which is something about basically if you read this book, you'll see um, my viewpoints on things that like how I grew as a person after graduating from college. If you guys are interested in checking out, I'll put my Amazon link For some reason, Amazon lowered the price to $4 for the paperback. I don't know why, but you guys can get it really cheap if you guys want to read my book. That's my most. Yeah, it's like what is it? 417 for the paperback. The Kindle and the paperback are the same price. I got to talk to Amazon. I don't know what the hell's going on over there, but okay, there you go. There's a link. Oh wow, they cut it up into different multiple links. That's not how I wanted it. I gotta use Tiny URL. Tiny URL. Or no, Google. I'll use Google URL shortener. Hold on 1 second. Did they discontinue it? Bro, why does it make me log in just to get a freaking shortened URL? I don't know what's going on. Is Bitly still a thing? You guys remember Bitly? Google URL shortener. Why is it not popping up? This is really stupid. I'm just gonna type in URL shortener and see what comes up. All right, I think I got it. There's a link to my book if you guys want to check it out. Um, what was your writing process like when you wrote the book? In terms of what, like, in terms of like writing or editing? In terms of writing, it took a while for this one because this one I wanted to make sure that everything that I wanted to got out in the book. It took me 2 years, yeah, about 2 years to from when I started writing it to editing to publishing. So um, be a good chance to get back to my research. Hey man, Gigwise, thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good one. How long did it take the book? Yeah, it took about 2 years from start to finish, including editing. I hired an editor and we went through it, made a lot of changes in terms of structure. So that was a difficult book to write because it's just so dense in terms of info. So we made a lot of changes to like how I structured it, but the the yeah, I think the overall product it came out really good. Did you draft an outline? Yeah, I mean, I just wrote down the main points, which were like I don't know 7, 8, and I just kept elaborating on them. So like, yeah, basically, what the way I write books when I start is I write down the main points that I wanna get through the book, and I just keep elaborating on all of that. I just keep elaborating, and then right before editing process, I start cleaning stuff up. I keep things that are coherent and move things that aren't coherent. So um, yeah, plans for I am working on another one right now. I'm documenting my weight loss journey in the form of a book, so that's something I'm working on right now. Our audiobooks, unfortunately, not yet. No, I haven't done any audiobooks yet, but maybe in the future. I don't know. I think I missed some comments here. Differences. What are your go-to meals to cook? Honestly, man, I just cook ground turkey. And I put Taco Bell hot sauce on it that I get from Target. So I'm lazy when it comes to cook. I cook really easy stuff. Because it's either that or I eat when I'm out. So I'm not really big into cooking. If I my rule of thumb is that if I can't cook in like in a skillet or like in a pot, then I'm not gonna do it. I don't like cooking in the oven. That's just too much work. Sean's on working on running reports. Appreciate that, man. Thank you for listening in the background as you work on your reports. Uh oh, what's up, Nick? How you doing, man? Or Nicholas? How you doing? Haven't talked to you in a while, but hope you're doing well. What do you do for exercise right now? I walk 10,000 steps today, and then I also just got back in weightlifting, so I do like really basic workouts like chest press, shoulder press, bicep curls, tricep pull downs, stuff like that. Yeah, see, that's just too much work, man. Pressure cooker, yeah, it's too much work. Maybe in the future, but not right now. I cook really basic stuff. Easy 15 minute recipes. Like that's my style right now. I'm a lazy cook. Man, you guys are making me want In and Out now. You just started swimming. That's awesome. How often do you swim, or how far do you swim? Sorry, was also just 2 weeks. Yeah, swimming's a good workout too. I think it's doesn't get discussed enough. If you guys see me streaming like an hour from In and Out while I'm waiting, don't be surprised. Now I want In and Out, but man, damn. I started fasting about 3 hours ago, so damn, it's tempting for sure. Hey, what's going on, Tech Free Needs? How you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. How's the channel doing? Get a double double with cheese. I know, man. I mean, the double double comes with cheese because when they say double double, so like double patties, double cheese. So yeah, a double double animal style with animal fries and a large Neapolitan shake. That sounds pretty good right now. I'm starving. I try to go every day for an hour, but sometimes, yeah, it depends on the schedule, right? Yeah, man, that sounds so good right now. Probably because I'm hungry. I'm good. Oh, that's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. Life is short. Get the look at Blue Magic with their peer pressure. I'm gonna have a big dinner tomorrow. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna have a cheat meal tomorrow. That's why I don't. That's the reason why I'm conflicted. Have you guys tried getting an animal style, or I'm sorry, a protein style burger from In and Out um because it's only not less calories. I think it's better than the regular burger because juicier. Have fruits. Yeah, if I'm gonna eat In and Out. I started fasting at 5, so I don't want to break my fast right now. You're on your way to get In and Out fries. Well, at least I hope they're animal style. Are you going to the one across street from Kaiser? I'm not gonna name the street. There's one across street from Kaiser. That's the one I go to. If you look up a Kaiser in your neck of the woods, Kolaya, you'll know which one I'm talking about. There's a Kaiser, and then what else is there? Kaiser and there's a Kaiser and there's a Kaiser cross street from it, and a Del Taco right next to it. Good question. The burger itself wouldn't really throw me out, but the problem is I'm gonna have a big meal tomorrow. I'm going to a fried chicken restaurant with friends, so I'm probably gonna have a big meal there, and it's gonna be calorically dense. And I'm also having pizza and beer on Sunday, so that's the only reason why. Because I don't wanna overeat my calories 3 days in a row. Be my fault. No, blame the chat because they're the ones who started talking about In and Out and stuff. I've never gone post that In and Out, but I'm curious. Yeah, you should try it. It's good. You should at least give it a shot. I like it more than the one with the bun. What's your usual? Um, like I said, I don't go to In and Out often, but when I do go, I get the honestly, it really depends on how I'm doing calorically for the day or for like the weekend, like what I plan to eat. But if I have extra calories, I'll get a double double with the bun. If I know I'm gonna eat a lot more like the rest of the week, then I'll get a protein style, which is lettuce wraps. I should get that and a diet lemonade, which has like 10 calories or something like that. So um yeah, going to the one in oh gotcha. Okay. I don't know where that one is. I mean I know what city you're talking about, but I don't know that one. Oh, I know where it is. I know where it's at. Yeah. It's the one next to Gai Ukaku, right? The Japanese barbecue restaurant. I don't want to say what else is around it, but there's that Japanese barbecue right in front of it, right behind it, right? There's also a Best Buy there, a Best Buy nearby. I know but I'm not sure if you talk about how. Yeah, basically, I lost it by walking on an average of 10,000 steps per day. So, um, Yeah, sometimes like I walk 10, 12,000. Sometimes I walk 7 or 8,000. So I try to keep an average of 10,000 a day. So like for the week, like if it all basically by the end of the week, it should add up to 70,000 miles or 70,000 miles. Wow, 70,000 steps. So it averages out to 10,000 steps a day. Because it's hard. It's hard getting 10,000 steps in terms of time. Um, I do sometimes, yeah, sometimes. Not because I'm not crazy about it, but it's very calorically dense. So I do get it sometimes. Okay, so yeah, I know that one. Yeah, I used to go there. I remember there used to be hometown buffet next to the Best Buy. I know which one that is. Is that I don't want to give away your location. That's the one. That's the one that has a Target and a Lowe's, right? It also has a Target and a Lowe's and a TJ Maxx. There's also a Wendy's there, a Wendy's drive-thru and a Krispy Kreme, right? Hey John, will you please sing me happy birthday, my Jody? I will not sing happy birthday for you, but I will say happy birthday to you. I'm horrible at singing. I'm sorry. Happy birthday to you, Jody. Yeah, I know where it is then. Yeah, I know which one that is. I actually used to work at that Best Buy. Like, wow, it's gonna be almost 13 years now. That's crazy how time flew by. I used to work at that Best Buy there. I'm not gonna say the name of the city. Um, what are your favorite buffets? That's a good one, man. I don't know. I haven't been to a buffet in such a long time. I feel like buffets, especially with the pandemic, like the prices have gone up and the quality of food has gone down. I don't know. Unless you know of any good buffets in the LA area, let me know. I'll go. I'll go. You're welcome, Jody. Hope you enjoy your special day. I haven't stepped to the Best Buy since like that's when I graduated high school, bro. Yeah, Best Buy. Yeah, I think after after probably like 2014, 2015, their customer service basically fell off a cliff. Buffets are usually awful. They'll put loads of stuff out there that's cheap. Yeah, exactly. Like ice cream. It's like the machine itself is expensive, but self serve ice cream itself is cheap. So yeah, you'll get a lot of cheap stuff like rice or what's something else that's cheap. Um, rice, bread, stuff like that. Yeah, you're right. But if they don't do that, how are they gonna make money? That's how to make money. I used to go to a really good buffet. I forgot what it's called, but they had like ham, like the one where they cut in front of you, sushi and all this stuff, and it was like 25, 30 bucks. I forgot what place it was, but it's been a really long time, so I don't even know if they're in business. Yeah, I don't know. I ask myself that question every day. Because like sometimes they'll show up like whenever I look at the stock market, and like because I use Yahoo Finance sometimes, so they'll be like, "Oh, Best Buy stock is surging because they beat earnings." I'm like, "How the hell did they beat earnings? Like, what are they doing? Like, who are they selling to?" So I don't know. You know, I mean, I do hope they survive, but I don't know. Amazon's having their lunch, so I don't know. I don't wish for them to go out of business because I do still want to have businesses where I go and see things in person before I buy them. Call me old school, but sometimes when you buy something and you don't like it, it's a pain in the ass to return it, especially if it's like something heavy. Yep, you guys remember? Yep, I remember Circuit City. Yep, it's funny because Best Buy actually took Circuit City out of business, and then Circuit City also had really bad business models. I think had more to do with Circuit City making bad decisions than Best Buy putting them out of business. Like I think they stopped selling appliances or something like that, which is like one of the main reasons why people used to go there. So once they stopped doing that, then it's pretty much a wrap for them. Because so the reason why they sold a lot of their electronics because people used to come in and buy appliances, and they would also finance TVs and DVD players and all this stuff. So once they got rid of appliances, then there's no reason for people to come in. They started going to other places that have appliances like Best Buy, Home Depot. What are other business or chains surprised because they've survived? I don't know. That's a good question. Like, if Radio Shack was still in business, I'd be surprised. They're basically like the CVS of electronics. Let me see. Um, I would say McDonald's just because of how shitty their food is, but they keep growing, man. People are addicted to their food. Before I started doing delivery, I thought people liked McDonald's, or I thought they were popular because of the drive-through option. Like, people just didn't want to go out and order takeout. Like, they could just stay in their car and order drive-through. But then after I started doing food delivery and I saw all the McDonald's orders that would come in, I'm like, nah, man. People are addicted to their food because they can order anything but McDonald's, and they still order McDonald's for delivery. So it's an addiction for sure. McDonald's breakfast, it is pretty good. I do like their McGriddles, but they kind of pissed me off whenever they stopped offering all day breakfast. There's nothing better than having a egg, cheese, and sausage McGriddle at 12 a.m. Man, you guys are making me hungry. uh, Good thing I'm too lazy to leave the house to get food because I can't order it out on the apps. I would have to go get it myself. McGriddles are yummy. That's my favorite breakfast item at McDonald's. Let me ask you guys, what's your favorite breakfast? Okay, what's your favorite breakfast item from any chain or any fast food restaurant? What are your thoughts on the aliens? I have no thoughts other than, I'm ready. I guess I'll be ready whenever they come in, or as ready as I can be. Right? I think they do exist, though. Where there's smoke, there's fire, as they say. McGriddles, hands down. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, McGriddles are my favorite too. I know the sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin's really popular there. McGriddles are very good. Yeah, they are. Some people just can't believe like how like why McGriddles are so popular, because basically to them it's just like syrup in a bun, but it's like the texture and everything, like, everything's super good. It just goes well together. Imagine, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. We've seen it in movies, right? Is it weird that why you missed the pandemic? Because of less traffic and all that stuff. Bacon energy pecan. Okay, I haven't tried that. Yeah, I haven't tried that. That sounds good. Have you guys tried putting a half of a hash brown from McDonald's into a McGriddle? That's really good. If you haven't tried that, I recommend trying it. I don't remember where I saw it, but actually no, maybe I thought of it. But yeah, I started putting half of a hash brown in my McGriddle, or I guess you could put a full one, but it's too big. So you could put half a hash brown in there and in the McGriddle and eat it. It's pretty good. I think it's safe to say that Kualaya is not a big fan of McDonald's. I think maybe that's why In-N-Out fries aren't that good, because they're not very processed. Like, they're just regular potatoes that are fried. They should make a McGriddle where the bun is a mini donut. Oh man. So I don't know if you guys heard, but McDonald's has this partnership with Krispy Kreme where they would sell their donuts. So if they wanted to, they could do it, and they would sell out so quickly. But maybe they're worried about maintaining freshness. I don't know. Donut McGriddles, goddamn, diabetes for breakfast right there. The West McGriddles are like, they are pretty good. I didn't know so many people like the McGriddles like me. I thought I was in the minority.
Style cabbage sticks and
Someone sent me a video that I'm watching.
400 and spray the bottom and the top. Fry the onions and make the special sauce, adding half a cup of mayo, 3 tablespoons of ketchup, 2 tablespoons of sweet pickle relish, half a tablespoon of white vinegar, and half a tablespoon of sugar. After the Are you tired of boring salads?
That looks good.
Let's make animal-style cabbage steaks instead. Preheat your oven to 400 and spread
Animal
olive
style
oil on
cabbage
top.
steaks.
Fry the onions.
I think she's calling it animal style because it has Thousand Island sauce on it.
3 tablespoons of ketchup, 2 tablespoons of sweet pickle relish, half a tablespoon of white vinegar, and half a tablespoon of sugar. After the cabbage steaks bake for 40 minutes, coat them in sauce and top with the crispy onions. Now they're ready. Are you tired of
Damn,
boring
that looks good.
salads?
It's basically a In-N-Out burger in a salad form. Let's see. Imagine if In-N-Out had a breakfast menu. That'd be crazy. Imagine they had eggs. I think that would be crazy. Didn't In-N-Out start serving bacon or something? I don't remember. Actually, I don't know if they serve bacon, but if they did, then that would be game changer for them. That would be a big deal for them because they haven't really changed their menu in a long time. I think the last time they added something was coffee, or was it hot chocolate? I think it was hot chocolate marshmallows the last time they added something. Just hanging out, man. Yeah, just chilling. I don't know now. Oh, man, I really want to eat, but gotta stay disciplined. Are you big on salads? No, not really. Like, I'll eat a salad like if I only have like a few hundred calories to play with for a day, but yeah, I really eat it. Sweet greens offered for salads too dry. I haven't had sweet greens. I've had tender greens, but not sweet green. Do you date on the dating apps? No. Well, I mean, I used briefly Tinder and Bumble like maybe like 8 years ago, 9 years ago. But yeah, for me, it's a waste of time. If you're gonna be on a dating apps, you have to have really good professional photos in different social settings. You have to have someone who's had success with dating apps write your profile. So it's not easy as just setting up a profile and taking a bathroom pic. Dating tips. Damn. Um, that's a good question. I don't know. I would just say I don't know. I don't know if I really have any dating tips to be honest, because I guess one of them is if you want to see more success on dating apps or just dating in general. If you want to like if you're a man and you want to do better with getting women or guys, if that's your thing, I don't judge. Hit the gym. Having a body where it's obvious that you work out, they love that. It just shows that you have good work ethic and you take care of yourself. And it's a it's shallow, but that's how they measure the person you are. So for sure, like when I was like just not ripped, but when I was swollen, like when I was swole, which means big muscles. Pre-pandemic, I was getting a lot more attention at the gym than when I first started working out. So you don't need to be swole, just be fit. Lift heavy weights, look like you work out. Have like somewhat toned shoulders and chest and all that. So just get a good pump in, and I think you'll do a lot better than everyone else for sure. Just be fit. You don't have to be super skinny. Just be fit. Take care of your body. That's you have to make sure your profile. Yeah, exactly. Do you have an age range for dating? How do you get over? Okay. Do you have an age range for dating? Honestly, it depends. um, yeah, it depends. Like, if I want to be in a relationship with them, probably, um, I don't know. If I'm gonna be in a relationship with them, preferably younger, just because it takes time to get to know that person and then figure out, um, if I want to seriously, or if things do work out and we want to seriously date and have kids, because I need that wrong way. But I don't know. I don't really want to put my dating life out there like that. How to get over a friendship breakup? Well, I would first write down what it is that I'm feeling and realize that most, if not all, friendships are temporary. Everything in life is temporary. Whether we're married, whether we're dating someone, whether we think we have a good job. That's why I think um, that's why I think living in the moment is very important. You know, for me, like I don't take things for granted anymore. You know, now that I've gotten older and I'm wiser, I'm more experienced. You know, I don't go hang out with friends thinking like I'm like, oh, I hope this lasts forever. I'm like, you know what? I know this is temporary because life itself temporary, right? We all die at some point. It's just a fact of life. So I try to enjoy the moment as much as I can and realize that a lot of friendships and relationships run their course. You know, we're not meant to be with each other for the rest of our life, and I think people are inherently selfish and they do what they want to do. So for me, I used to take it personally when friendships ended. I used to think like, oh, what did I do wrong? What did I say that was wrong, or cause them to to walk away? But I don't know, man. People are inherently selfish, and they'll do whatever they want to do, and that's just how we are as human beings because that's part of our survival instinct. We basically surround ourselves naturally with people that we think is going to give us the best chance of survival, whether it's socially, financially, relationally, whatever. John, speaking facts, yes, sir. What's your weightlifting split? Honestly, I don't know if I have a split right now. I just I do a different muscle group each day. Especially right now, now that I'm getting back into it, I'm trying to ease my way back into it. But I try to just do like one muscle group a day because I haven't started working on each muscle days or each muscle twice a week. So once I do that, then I'll start having like, oh, today's bicep and today's like bicep and chest day, or tomorrow's tricep and back day or whatever. So yeah, I just do one muscle group a day right now. It's like start working on each muscle twice a week. What's good, John? Hey, what's going on, Simon? How you doing, man? You're on your lunch break. Where the hell do you work? I'm good, man. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How can you motivate your family to start being healthier? Um, I don't know if you can motivate them because people are going to do what they want to do especially when they're adults. So I would just say lead by example. I think whenever you achieve a certain level of progress, and people become curious, right? They're like, "Oh, how'd you lose weight?" Like example, like I've lost 50 pounds, and then people are naturally like, "Oh, how'd you lose weight? What type of diet did you use? Blah blah, et cetera, et cetera." And like kind of like you guys are. So yeah, I would say lead by example. And if they're interested, they'll ask you, but you can't really push or motivate someone to do something if they don't want to. How old are my parents? I don't feel comfortable asking that question, Jody, but I appreciate your question. Do you want children? Man, I hope the girl I'm talking to right now doesn't see this. Yes, I do. At some point. Jody says you. I don't know what you mean by that. Kolaya. I'm sorry, not Jody. Kolaya. Um. Hey, what's going on, Shaw? How you doing? If you guys missed a stream with myself and Shaw, definitely check it out. It's on the channel. Really, really good stream. If one of my mods can put the link to the stream that I did with Shaw, it'd be greatly appreciated. You think 50-50 where each party pays half instead of one person being the provider? I think it can, but it also depends on the person, their expectations, right? Because I think a lot of relationships are off that way, but I think ultimately we end up in our gender roles because that's how we're programmed. Like I see a lot of relationships where women they go 50-50 with their husband or their boyfriend or whatever, but then they want to have kids and they realize that they rather raise kids than work. And I think that's when the whole 50-50 thing stops. And I think that's when the woman wants the husband to provide 100% and they just want to stay home and take care of the kids because that's how we're biologically programmed. That's how we've done it for so many years, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon. Am I dating now? Maybe. Maybe, maybe not. 10 years over under is no go for me. 10 years. Oh, is that for like your age range, sovereign, or have a lady in your life? If you don't mind me asking. Yeah, I do have someone that I'm talking to. I work at a diner in a small town called. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, we were trying to figure. I was trying to figure out how to pronounce it. That's cool, man. Is it open 24 hours? I was just wondering if I was older than your parents. No, you don't have to apologize. I mean, I don't mind you ask. I don't mind you guys asking all these questions. But there's just some things that I just don't want to answer. So not because I don't want to answer your question, but I just don't want to put it out there online. You know what I mean? Answer your question. Okay. I don't get to politics on this channel, man. YouTube doesn't like politics, and politics is just a sensitive subject to talk about. So I try to stay away from it. I'm not a very political person. Oh, they close at 10. Okay, so I think you're on the same time zone as me. So you got about another an hour and 45 to go, and then maybe you have to stay for cleanup. I don't know. I don't know if you have a closing shift or not. It looks like you have a closing shift. Because yeah, if you're working 2 hours before close, you're probably closing. How are the tips over there? Do customers tip you well over there? You're a closer? Yeah, but I'm a closer. Yeah, I figured, yeah. I used to work retail, not in a restaurant, but I know how it is. Off front 11, yeah, you gotta clean up and do everything else. Maybe close the register if that's one of your responsibilities. I get it. I wonder if Nova Dash is going live tonight. Let's see. Check his. He just changed his name and I call him Nova Dasher again. That's funny. I don't see anything scheduled. Sorry, I'm on my phone while I stream with you guys. Man, I really want food now. Uh, this is Shaw says I'm grilling up some burgers. How you like? I like a medium or medium well. Medium well probably overcooked, but I don't know. It's got to be a little bit raw to maintain flavor, right? But for me, I don't know. I just do medium well for safety. I don't know. I don't know if it makes a difference or not. Sarvis is back to work. You look good, bro. Yeah, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for the comment and have a good one. Stay safe at work. Man, I've had it on such a long time. There you go. There's my brain trying to talk me into eating. It's funny how it's funny how your brain tricks you into doing stuff. Oh, we got Cole J Styles. What's going on, Cole? Are you coming in or are you leaving? Because that's your first comment I've seen today, which is good night. Well, good night. I hope you're staying, but if you're not, good night. Have a good one. I don't blame you for keeping. Yeah, you have to because some people use that personal info against you. Not everyone has their best interest in life. Favorite sci-fi movie? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if I've watched a sci-fi movie in a long time. I used to read Goosebumps books as a kid, but like in terms of sci-fi, I don't know. I don't even know that's sci-fi. I think it is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But yeah, I don't really watch sci-fi movies. Excuse me. It's been a long day. I don't think there's any way I would have been able to stay alive, or stay alive on YouTube, um, this whole time if you guys didn't join me. So appreciate you guys. Class to stay strong. Yep, I think I will. I was trying to remind myself of the good food I'm gonna have tomorrow night. So if I wasn't gonna have a big meal tomorrow and a decent meal on Sunday, I would have had that burger tonight for sure. But I don't want to eat out for 3 days in a row. That's gonna throw me off. That's gonna throw off my progress because I'm gonna spend the rest of the week next week trying to lose that weight back. Ugh. Mm, 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 mm. Wow, we've been online for almost an hour and a half. That's crazy. Time flew by. That is awesome. Keep up the good work. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying. It's hard. It's also really easy to become irritable when you're fasting because your body, your mind want food. So you're not giving your body what it wants. So it starts, it starts throwing a tantrum, and you start becoming irritable. But yeah, you get used to it after a while because you expect it. I'm sure you have motivated some people to do what you're doing. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thanks for the kind comment. By the way, I hope to see you at one of my events soon. That would be cool. Or just text me. You have my number now, so just text me and we'll grab some in and out. I'll meet you down there wherever you're at. I'm not gonna give away your location. I know where that is. I used to work at the Best Buy down there. Am I able to drink tea? Yeah, I can. I drink black tea. I just had Gatorade, and I'm probably gonna have some water. But yeah, you know what? Tea is good, but it's not as good as having In and Out or something I really want to eat. So yeah, yeah. I might go to bed. Well, I try to usually go to bed early for this reason. So, because the longer I'm awake, the more I'm tempted to eat. Let me see how many steps I have for a day. I have 6,500, so not quite 10K. You will come. Okay, cool, awesome. I have a lot of events lined up, so I'm sure you'll find something you like. What do you think tastes like in a? Oh, what do I think tastes like In and Out? In and Out. Oh, In and Out tastes like In and Out. Now I'm making it seem like um I'm crazy about it. I'm not. I'm just craving right now. So, and we don't have that. Yeah, it's a SoCal. I mean, it start off. I think they start off in LA. They have them in LA or California in general, Colorado, and I think Texas. So yeah, they don't have them everywhere. Basically, they don't have any locations that aren't near like a warehouse where they can ship the meat and the other ingredients within 24 hours because they're really big on quality. So um, they're not like these fast food burger chains where they just ship stuff everywhere throughout the country. They're really big on quality and freshness. I did have Chipotle earlier, so that's kind of keeping me full, but still, I can feel myself getting hungry. Excuse me. Do you guys like ethnic food, like Thai food, Mexican food? What else is there? Ethiopian food, Jamaican food, basically anything that's not American. Because we've been talking a lot about American food. I don't know. I guess pizza would be considered ethnic food too, even though it's mainstream. I guess pizza, yeah. I mean, good pizza. I don't like Pizza Hut or Domino's. Thai food is good. What's your favorite dish? Is it don't tell me it's pad Thai. Ooh, mango sticky rice. Damn, that's a good one. Yeah, now I want Thai food. My favorite Thai dish is pad see ew. Basically, it's like the flat noodle with I ordered mine with chicken, and you have the broccoli. Put some sriracha on that. Super super good. Yeah, I could really go for that right now. Wet burrito. Yep, that's another good one. What kind of meat do you like in your burrito, Jody? Do you get carne asada, pollo? What do you get? Pollo's chicken. I like the I like this mango curry they have, which is really nice. Hey man, if I ever come to Sacramento, you got it. We got to go there. I know what I should come up there. I should make a trip there. I have a lot of I have a lot of points with the hotel that I stay with, so I'll see how many points I have, and maybe I can make a trip out of it. I mean, San Francisco's a dump, so I don't know. I said let's meet up in San Francisco, but I've been hearing too many good things about San Francisco. Bro, heck yeah, yeah. I really want to. How far is San Francisco from LA? Let's see. I think it's like 8 hours or 7 hours, right? It's a drive for sure. Maybe I could make a 2 day trip out of it. Let me see. But where would I stay? Let me see. Sacramento. Let's see how far it is from LA. Oh, it's at 5.5 hours. I would take the five, obviously. Drive through San Francisco, and then maybe take like a small highway after that. Oh, I have to drive through Stockton. Shaw, have you ever been to Stockton? I heard that's not a good place to be in Stockton. A lot of gangs and crime over there. Yeah, SF is different now. Yeah, that is mine too, Patsu. I don't think I've had the other one, Penang or I don't know Penang. Yeah, I've seen it, but I've never tried it. What's that like? But yeah, Patsu is my favorite. You have a few times. Okay. It's probably like any other city here in LA. Just gotta be careful with where you're going. Stockton doesn't have the best rep, from what I hear, yeah. I've never been there. I've been to San Francisco a couple times, but yeah, never been to Stockton or Sacramento. I think I've even been to downtown San Francisco, Market Street. I think my throat's getting dry from talking. I don't want to drink another Gatorade. I don't have water here. I'm just gonna have to suck it up. Let me see if there's a location with the hotel that I stay with up there in Sacramento. 5.5 hours, that's nothing. Oh wow, there is one. This is downtown Sacramento. You know what, Shaw? This might work, man. This might work. We'll text. We'll talk. Penang is soupy like curry, but rice bomb. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I love spicy food. You can't eat anything right now. I'm having 60 rooms, so my gums are really inflamed. I took RA meds for 20 years. They ruined. Damn, your six teeth. Yeah, that reminds me of the dental work that I did before I got braces. I would just say mac and cheese and soup is gonna be your best friend. That's pretty much what I made mac and cheese whenever I had teeth pulled and all that stuff because your teeth become sensitive until it heals. So, I would just make mac and cheese ahead of time. Yeah, for sure, man. I will definitely let you know. I will definitely let you know. Yeah, 5.5. That's not bad at all. I thought it was 5 hours to San Francisco, and another two for Sacramento. That's crazy. I didn't know it was only 5.5 hours away. How far is downtown Sacramento from you? Just are you like half an hour outside of Sacramento? Well, I guess we can always just meet in downtown Sacramento. I don't know. I don't know my way out there at all. But yeah, I've been wanting to do a trip for quite some time now because I've really done any trips this summer. I drove to Colorado last summer around this time, and that was a long drive. But yeah, I kind of want to stay in California for this one. I'm in downtown every day, dang near. Okay, cool. Oh, you're about 10 minutes away. Okay. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I have your number. I'll text you. But yeah, I wanna do a trip before we hit winter again. Yeah, yeah. Colorado was a long drive. I think I stayed in Vegas for the first night, but that was only like 4 hours out of 18-hour drive. So I think I drove on my way there I stayed in Vegas, and then second night I stayed in Utah, which was beautiful. Yeah, I stayed in a small town called Moab or Moab. I don't know how you pronounce that. I think it's pronounced Moab. Beautiful red rocks everywhere. It was gorgeous. So yeah, I stayed in Vegas for the first night, stayed in Utah after that, and then I went to Denver after that. Yeah, it was a fun adventure. It would have been better if I went with someone else. I went alone. So there were times where it kind of got boring because there are parts of the trip where I didn't have signal, so I couldn't listen to music or any podcasts. So it was just me driving. But yeah, it gave me an opportunity to take it all in, to soak everything in. I filled up gas a lot because I wasn't sure, I wanted to make sure that I didn't run out of gas because you know how like on those long freeways sometimes there's no gas station for like 40, 50, 60 miles. So like right when I hit half a tank, and if there was a gas station nearby, I would just fill up just in case. Because you're not in a city where there's like a gas station every other street. Sometimes you're driving through cities where there's no gas station for like 50, 60 miles. There's no city at all. So but yeah, it would have been for sure it would have been more fun if I went with someone else. But sometimes if you try to wait for someone to come with you, then schedules don't work out and you end up not going. So I didn't want to end up in that position. I didn't want to not go. So I'm just like F it, and I went. I feel like I have a project paralysis right now. Oh, you're overthinking it. There's so many things I want to do. And I just feel like I guess like trying to focus on one thing. I hear you, man. I've been there too. That's smart regarding what you said. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because like when you're in the city, you don't realize like how spread apart cities are when you're on a long road trip like that. I'm trying to think if I have any other friends in San Francisco or in that area, so I can kind of like make a little trip out of it and just visit everyone that wants to see me. I remember driving to Arizona once. I've been to Arizona a few times, but there was one time where I was driving on a 10 and it started raining and it was thunder, like really loud thunder. And I'm like, shit, I don't even know if it's like I saw people like exiting for like where the hotels were, and it was like it wasn't dark, like it was a nighttime, but it was like 6 p.m., 7 p.m. And then I'm like, shit, I'm like, I don't know if I should keep driving. And I'm just like, screw it, I just kept driving. But I don't know. That's the thing. There's so many decisions to make when you're on a long road trip and you haven't planned for it. There was the one scary part of my Colorado trip where it was before I got to Utah. But basically it was like pitch dark, no light, no cell signal, and the roads were just curving like this. It was super windy, like you could hear the weird wind whistling. It was raining hard. I'm like, dude, what am I doing? Like I should have driven in the daytime. There was no visibility. I'm like, this is how this is how it might end. Because like basically narrow lanes, you're just like you're driving up the mountain. It's raining. It's super windy. You can feel the car going left and right, and the lanes are narrow. So yeah, that's when I just told myself I'll never drive um to somewhere that I don't know, especially a mountainous area at night, like on a long road trip. Yeah, that's something to think about. Respect that you did a solo trip. Yeah, yeah, it was difficult, man. But I'll remember it for the rest of my life. You know, I'm glad I was able to come back in one piece. But yeah, there's a lot of things that you don't think about that pop up during a road trip, like not having cell signal. I'm out of Verizon, so they have signal everywhere. So if Verizon doesn't have signal, then I don't know, something's up. Also, another thing is getting pulled over by state troopers, like highway patrol, whatever, in a different state. Like sometimes they do target people who have different state license plates because they know that you're not gonna come back to court to contest it. So there's a lot of stuff. No, I haven't. Where's that located? I don't even know where it's located. Let me just Google it real quick. Mount Shasta. That's the one good thing about driving up to Sacramento. I don't have to worry about having an outside state license plate. Southern end of Cascade Range in Siskiyou County. Where the hell is Siskiyou County? I need to look this up on a map to see like what state it's near. It looks beautiful in the pictures though. I wouldn't drive there at night, that's for damn sure. I learned my lesson. Let's see, what's the closest major city to Mount Shasta? Oh, it's near where you're at. It's out to 5. I think the reason it's like basically on the it's like in the middle of San Francisco and Oregon looks like. Oh, so it's north of San Francisco, then you take the 5. So basically it's like it looks like halfway from Sacramento to Oregon. Actually it might even be in Oregon. I don't know. It looks beautiful in the pictures though. I have never been, but I have been reading about scary stories that take place around. Like what? Now I want to know. It's in northern part of yeah. It looks like it's on the border of California and Oregon. Like, are they murder stories or like people getting lost or like haunted, like ghosts? Yeah, it looks like a couple hour drive to Sacramento by the border. Yeah, I gotcha. Oh, it's funny because Sean Tuber, who was in here earlier, I think he's in the San Jose, San Francisco area, so he's someone else I can visit if I do end up coming to Sacramento. But I think Sacramento or I think San Francisco is going to be kind of out of the way. Let me see. It'll extend the trip for sure, but if I'm all the way up there, I might as well see them. Let's see, Sacramento, California, add stop. Directions. I want to add a stop. There we go, San Francisco. Let's see how long my trip would be then if I add San Francisco as a stop. So yeah, if I were to stop in San Francisco, then my trip to Sacramento would be 7 hours long. Yeah, I figured. So basically, in order to get to San Francisco, I'm driving west of the 5, and then I would have to come back east and then north. That makes sense. I think it makes more sense to stop by in San Francisco on my way back. Uh, there's a story about there's something about a guy who moved there for work, and he liked to go hiking. On one of his hikes, he saw something like an alien or something, but it was super scary, especially if you're alone. Turns out there are a lot of myths and legends. That's crazy. I mean, is he still alive to tell a story? I mean, I guess he is because he told a story online, right? And now you're making me want to go down this rabbit hole. Let's see Mount Shasta stories. Uh, did you look it up on Reddit? Because I know you like to use Reddit. Let me see if there's any stories on Reddit. Reddit. Oh, here it is. Is it the paranormal subreddit? It's titled "Very Strange Encounter on Mount Shasta." I recently moved to Weed, California. I'm an avid hiker. Blah blah blah. Was working. Sounds of animals at a mountain wind suddenly came back, but I was still scared out of my mind and drove. It could also just be paranoia. I don't know. Oh, it is that one? Okay, gotcha. I think you covered the story on your channel, no? Oh, you have reacted to it. Yeah, you should. It's a long story, but I mean it's not too long. It's what, like 6 paragraphs? One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, it's about 7 paragraphs. Two of them are short. Yeah, that'll be a good story to get your take on for sure. He should go there during the day instead of at night. Maybe there'll be less paranoia. There's a Wikipedia page called Legend of Mount Shasta. That's funny. Yeah, once I learned that anyone can change anything on Wikipedia, I stopped using it. I'm like, how do I know this shit's real? There have been stories about it going back a long way, even a native. Damn, that's crazy. All right, so if you want to go up there when I'm in Sacramento, you're on your own, my friend. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm good on that. Oh snap! Kulai says in the drive-thru about to get Emma fries. You all enjoy the rest of your evening, Steve. Well, I was about to say if you can come on and describe or stream from the drive-thru, audio only. But looks like you're about to enjoy the fries. So have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, Kulaya. That's crazy though. The stories about Mount Shasta. I wonder if they have good food, good Thai food up there in Mount Shasta. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure there's nothing up there other than aliens. Yeah, I kind of am psyching myself up because I read a lot of UAPs and the Mount Shasta stories. In my opinion, yeah, they could be maybe. All right, guys, I'm gonna go on with the rest of my day. I'm gonna try not to eat because I'm starving. I'm gonna find a way to distract myself, but appreciate everyone who stopped by. This was a really fun stream because a lot of people commented and asked great questions. We had a good time. If you guys enjoyed the stream, definitely hit the like button. It'll greatly help out with the YouTube algorithm. If you're watching the replay, let me know in the comment section, hashtag Team Replay, and let me know where your thoughts are on the conversation that we had today. But again, appreciate you guys coming, watching, liking, commenting. I'll catch you guys next one. Peace.